Good evening, I'm Poppy Smoria. Welcome to Pew News. Pew News. This is a bit of a PewDiePie related episode. I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but man do I love that guy. Our first story comes from TC Chandler, who ranks the 100 most handsome faces of 2019. Let's watch. Look at all these K-pop stars. Look at them. Oh my god. It's only Felix! Illegal! I'm the only one! Alright, we're entering the top 10. Shawn Mendes 3. PewDiePie! Wait. Miss Vissernin, father to Jürgen and Sven. Father to Jürgen and Sven! We did it! Number 2. Jungkook won. Congratulations. Definitely deserved. You know, this is written in stone. I'm not supposed to give my... This is stone! You can't argue with fact. You can't argue with fact. This is the top 2 most beautiful face you're looking at. Not me, because I'm Poppy Smoria. Me patiently waiting for BTS members and PewDiePie. I feel like this list is like my Make-A-Wish. For some reason, they're always so generous to me. I mean, to PewDiePie. So how does it work? Is this voted? Is that why it... I don't understand. I'm like Tana Mongo when she win the award. I don't deserve this, guys. Look, I'm not that attractive. Why are you writing LMAO? Huh? What's with these laughing emojis? Huh? What's so freaking funny? Huh? Am I the only one shocked to see... Pop! PewDiePie is the most beautiful person in the planet. How dare you? How dare you? One of these tweets is so funny. It's saying the guy on the left. So people were really upset that their favorite K-pop stan didn't make it to the list. So they used me as the ugly example. The guy on the left got number 2 on the most handsome faces of 2019. The guy on the right didn't even make the list. Y'all see the problem? They're saying that I'm ugly. PewDiePie is ugly as... Oh, they literally said it. Why did they even vote for him? Which is also, you know, an amazing meme template. The guy on the left got number 2 on the most handsome faces. The guy on the right didn't even make the list. Unbelievable. See, this makes my blood boil. He should have been number 1. He should have been number 1, goddammit. Suck it, K-pop stans. Number 2, baby. 2. We went from 18. Was it 2? You know what? I just want to say thanks to everyone who voted for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Next news. So basically, the way I found out about all this was that I was literally Googling myself. I don't normally Google myself, okay? Because I needed a picture of myself for a thumbnail. I'm not the loser. I swear I don't Google myself. What is this now? Media portrayed PewDiePie as a loser to sell his success story, says Pew. God damn it. It never ends. There's so many articles coming out lately. I'm just like, I can't keep up with this. I mean, that goes for anyone. I thought it was so obvious when I said that. It's like when you... Sorry, this is a complete sidetrack, by the way. Just happened to see this. It's because I did the Q&A video, and a lot of people had a lot of responses to that. Or just echoing what I said. He said this. In short, PewDiePie thinks media tried to portray him as a loser so that his success story could be sold. Okay, I mean, obviously, I was kind of a loser, but not just like epic loser. I was in between loser, okay? There is a thing. There is such a thing. Don't even try to pretend it isn't. So another thing I mentioned in my past video was that media always undervaluates me after all the controversies. Before it was like, PewDiePie make 200 billion. And now it's like, oh, PewDiePie made less than, I don't know, some other YouTuber. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know their personal business or whatever, but I'm pretty sure, okay? 14 billion views, okay? 14 billion views! I mean, 4 billion, sorry. But then the Sun was like, okay, all right. Well, then we overvaluate you then. 54 million in 2019. Apparently, I made 54 million, guys. It's just so crazy. It's always like, I get that people want to know the exact number, so people are just gonna make up a bunch of stuff. But this thing doesn't make any sense. It says January, I made 5.8 million. And then it says in December, I made 2.9. It should be the opposite, because December is usually at least almost like 3 or 4 times more than January. But here they evaluate January almost twice as much as December. Like, that makes no sense. And what's the Brofist logo? What does that mean? I'm so confused. So this was based on a study. This research was carried out by online marketplace onbuy.com. What is that? They just linked to the website. I try to find the study. I cannot find it. I'm Poppy Smoria and I do research. I am so confused. Nothing even shows up when I search PewDiePie. But my favorite part of this article is the little fun fact window. PewDiePie scandal. You know, in case you forgot. You remember this? Huh? You remember this? You remember this? Has anyone forgot about this? Just in case you forgot. Just in case you forgot, we have to mention this also. We made it a bullet point list just so it's easier for you to, in case you forgot. In case anyone's forgotten. It seems to me that a lot of times when people bring up bad things I've done, then fans wants to respond and be like, well, actually, you know, he's done a lot of positive things. Like, look, he's done charity. And then the response is like, just because you do charity doesn't mean it absolves all your bad behavior. But it's like, well, the point is just to contrast it. If you're constantly bringing up all the negative over and over and over, then yeah, you're gonna paint a bad picture. That's the whole point. People aren't saying, he did charity, he's amazing. That's not the point either. But why, you're only allowed to make one side of the argument? You would never see a PewDiePie's charity deeds or whatever, like a list randomly in an article. That's just not happening. That's my point. I'm not saying what I did was okay. It's just like, it's always there. Always. Okay, so apparently I made almost 3 times more than Dude Perfect. So there you go. Thank you, The Sun, for not at least undervaluating me. I appreciate that. I think that's fair. Oh, there we go. Oh, they kept going. Oh, they keep going. Oh, wow. All right. You know what? I take it back. I take back my thank you. I also like the headline from The Sun. Before quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting YouTube. It's... How hard is it to understand? I'm not quitting. Jesus. Next news. This is PewDiePie related Pew News. Why are there so many articles? I don't understand. It shows up on the front page. Here, Swedish YouTuber PewDiePie describes fans in Malaysia and Singapore as hectic and squeamish. Did you guys know about this? I said this a week ago and it's posting now? I'm so confused. We set you thinking today about the news a week ago. That isn't really news. I want to bring this up mainly just to clarify. What I said in the video was that I was comparing fan culture from different, going in the more Asian region compared to small Scandinavian countries. You know, it's very, very different. So that made me think that that's a trained behavior. The reason I was so annoyed in Malaysia was because people were literally entering our hotel and it felt like we couldn't leave our hotel because people were just looking for us, and it felt like we were being hunted almost. But I will say, you know, I was being a bit dishonest when I spoke about Singapore, because actually the first time I got recognized in Singapore, that was like a huge thing for me because I've never been recognized as a celebrity before, quotation mark. I don't know if you have footage of that, but it was absolute madness. It's something that I've learned that I personally don't enjoy, but I would be lying if I said, you know, I hated it the first time it happened. Especially back then as well, because YouTube wasn't really a thing back then. It wasn't recognized even by the media or anyone. So to see the effect it had on fans was kind of... It was kind of cool to see, you know? I just wanted to point that out. I'm sorry if I was a little harsh to you, Singapore and Malaysia. It's not your fault, okay? Like, that was fun. I'm not gonna lie. Just so we're clear. All right. Sorry. Sorry! I'm sorry! Next news. All right. This is one of my favorite things I've heard in a while because it's just so funny. It's so good. So there's this new meme called New Guy that trends. I read this as well when I Googled myself. New Guy meme trends following controversial PewDiePie comic. I'm just like, how does that relate to me? I am so confused. So basically what happened was Oni NG pointed out that he saw someone else who made this webcomic, and it goes like this. I won't show the artist because it's besides the point, but basically it's saying, hey, 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 oh, what's so funny, New Guy, heh, that millionaire gamer bro douchebag totally got robbed, hey, 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 hey. How do you like it if you were robbed? New Guy says. Oh, wow. I can tell we're going to be the kind of coworkers who become good friends. Wow, really? Hell no! Hell no! The thing is, like, so this is the person that made the webcomic, and this person is trying to vilify New Guy, but that person is so tone deaf, they didn't understand that they make themselves look like an idiot. It's so weird. What's the word for it? It's so unself-aware. This is the first thing I saw today. And people started parodying it, saying, Baka, it's not like I wanted to be your friend or anything. New Guy. Oh, New Guy. Later that night. Oh, New Guy. If only you knew, we could be so much more than friends. So good. These are great. It reminds me of Helga from Hey Arnold, if you guys saw that comic. New guy, empathetic, caring, places himself in the shoes of his fellow man, questions sociopathic behavior, is happy when he thought he made a friend, even one lacking empathy. He has all landmarks of a good protagonist. If he were real, he'd make a good friend. I want to be friends with New Guy. He seems great. He's not judging. So the artist also made this comic where she misinterprets this blonde girl saying that she has a girlfriend, but in reality, she just meant that she has a friend that's a girl. And then she follows up with saying, okay, well, sorry, but that is infinitely less interesting to me. Okay, great. So let's look at the... Wait. I don't use Twitter anymore. How did it work? Hashtag new guy. I just love how this spawned this new guy thing. How can you not love him? He's so cute. I love how they try to make him as a bad person. And it's just like... And I love how it's based off of probably a real human interaction that happened over someone celebrating me getting my house robbed. People who are hurt people. Ever since realizing that I swore I would never hurt anyone, the pain ends with me. I really like this message because I don't know anything about this person who wrote this webcomic, and I really highly don't want anyone to seek out this person or anything like that. I think it's more, the point here is that to react in a way that is so, I don't want to boo-hoo me or whatever. I'm looking at this outside of my own context. But the fact that, you know, people who react in this way about something unjust happening to someone, to me is, you know, it's not normal. I feel like it's not normal behavior to react this way. I think a lot of times when people project anger on the internet or in towards other people, it sounds like they're probably dealing with something their own and they're just lashing out on other things, which is not new. It's always going to happen. You know, I sound like that guy where really haters hate themselves, you know, but there's a clear distinction to me wishing actual harm on someone or something illegal to happen to someone as a way to celebrate it. Even if you don't like them, it's not normal to want that to happen to someone genuinely, like, haha. That's the weird part of me, and how that line is blurred because I'm a millionaire apparently, when it's not about the money, it's about the personal space. And it's weird how no one understands that, and that's what New Guy is saying. It's like, well, you wouldn't like it if it happened to you. So yeah, man, I'm explaining this poorly, but I hope you understand. Haters really hate themselves. But the point of New Guy is that just understanding that, yeah, just because people who are hurt other people doesn't mean you have to attack them back, you know, even if they have a bad take or a bad idea. So now you have this comics about this person being cancelled, insult, but New Guy steps in. I was created to be the butt of an insensitive joke, but through love, support, and kindness, you turned me into something amazing for 2020. New Guy. I just also like it because it's clearly gotten so overboard, a lot of these back and forth interactions on the internet, that it's nice to see just someone being like, all right, from now on, no more of this, you know? So yeah, there's a ton of really funny fan arts and comics about this new, and memes about this New Guy. I also like this person who pointed out just how shape language, usually aggressive and active, is triangular, and static and trustworthy are square shaped. So they literally just made themselves into a villain. And this person they try to make as a bad person as someone trustworthy. It's so unintentional and tone deaf that it created this really strange phenomenon, which I endorse. I think it's great. When you're supposed to be the dumb guy, but at the end you turn into the good guy. So cute. You're part of the reason I wanted to delete Twitter, because like I was so sick of people just yelling at each other. It just felt so unproductive. It's like, what's the point of this? What's the end game? It's just a waste of time and energy. So yeah, I hope that spirit carries on. It brought a smile to my face, and it's nice to see as an outside perspective, even though I'm technically involved in a really weird way. New Guy, employee of the month. So that's it for all the news this week. Also, World War III is happening. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Papi Smoria, signing off. Hey do. Hey.
Behold! For too long you have been farting in the darkness. Now, you are entering a new era where you shall craft thy own poop. The hour of fart spells and poop grades is coming! Marzia, Edgar, and Butt Elves need your help. The time where you will face butt crawlers is almost at hand. When you are seated on the porcelain throne, Poopty is the game to play. I'm not supposed to have my opinion about that, but the prize is